Hi and welcome back to Movies Explained. Today we will be recapping a movie called Wifelike. So without further ado, let's begin. The opening scene consists of a sales pitch where a man is signifying that it's not about what we need or want, but who and never again would someone need to walk this life alone. It turns out it's a campaign for Wifelike, an AI replacement of true love which is supposed to be ordered and not found with the tagline, "Update your wife, upgrade your life." William Bradwell enters the Wifelike headquarters to converse with Marion, who thanks him for doing a commendable job at Wifelike making husbands happy and expresses condolences over the death of William's wife. William is an employee at Wifelike, who is being given an AI replacement for Meredith, his late wife, as a reward for all his contributions to the project and to compensate for his loss. A woman enters the room to inform William that his wife is ready to go home and that her vitals, brain activity, and battery have been charged and are ready for companionship. It takes William to a flashback of the first time he met Meredith, who knocked on his door at night and asked for a minute of his time to sign their petition for ending Wifelike. William takes the AI Meredith home and welcomes her home while signifying that she might feel strange at first, but she will adjust to a natural state as her information is still being processed. He introduces himself to her as her husband and puts a hand on his heart, telling him it's beating quite fast and that this house feels very familiar. William reminds the AI that the more she will learn about the actual Meredith, the faster their minds will merge and she will exactly become Meredith. At night, Meredith asks him if he would like to be physically intimate with her, and he responds with a yes. They go over her physical intimacy settings to set her up, and they end up being intimate. Later in bed, she asks him if he was satisfied with Meredith's performance, and he asks her to sleep with him tonight, but she tells him her battery has to recharge for her to be active tomorrow. She goes to her recharging room where spots a butterfly by the window and catches it mid-flight, leading to it getting crushed. As she looks through the window, she notices some movement but then dismisses it and goes to lie on her recharging station to recharge through the night. In the morning, Meredith is cooking breakfast while a news broadcast shows people protesting for AI rights and compels the audience to join the SCAIR, which stands for Sentient Citizens for AI Rights. William comments that the world is going mad, and AI Meredith questions that and proceeds to ask him what his job entails. It is revealed that he is an agent for the Companion Recovery Unit at Wifelike and that he protects the AI. A newsflash comes and reports the abduction of two Wifelike companions. Meredith inquires why someone would steal a companion, to which William tells her that SCAIR is involved in these abductions and he is trying to catch their leader, the Ringmaster, who exists as a ghost. He further tells her that these people reprogram the companions and use them as weapons to have them walk into crowded spaces with explosives strapped to their chests, while some are sold in the black market. Meredith serves the breakfast and tells William that she substituted polenta for bacon as bacon increases the risk of cardiovascular diseases, and Meredith can't cause any harm to William due to an article in the Rules and Regulations packet in her manual. William leaves for the office, kissing her goodbye. At the CRU office, the boss is instructing William and his team to find the missing companions abducted by the SCAIR. She also tells the team that William Bradwell is way ahead of everyone for rescuing 10 companions throughout the week, and informs the team that there is no information on the Ringmaster. In a dimly lit room, 3 companions are being held with red collars till one of them opens her eyes and moves through the corridor. William is on a call with his boss, telling her that he is on the location and is going in while the companion jumps out of the house through a window. William asks her if she's functional and she tells him all her services have been disconnected. He further asks her about the other 2 companions and the men inside, and she discloses the identity of one of them is Jason Wilkes. William goes inside the house and is met with a masked man who's punching the air. He knocks him out and moves to the room containing abducted companions. His co-worker Jack also follows to assist William, but by the time he reaches, William has already killed the man who was holding a gun to one of the companions' heads. Back at William's house, the AI Meredith lies at the charging station and enters dream mode, where she dreams of Meredith's real-time birthday party at William's house. In her dream, she meets a masked man who hands her a white card with a red bird on it and tells her that it will help her remember. She asks him about it, but he moves away and she wakes up. At Wifelike, William shows up with the 3 rescued AI companions and is taken to a room of companions where 2 of them flip him through the glass. Back at the house, the AI Meredith inquires about her human form's hobbies and learns that it doesn't consist of knitting. She tells the dream bot Ito that she feels compelled to knit and would like to start knitting. She ends up knitting the same bird on the card that she had seen in her dream. Later, she goes for a bicycle ride and ends up running into a woman clad in a silver overcoat who tells her to remember something. At her house, she fills in William about the details of the encounter, and he tells her that she was giving her a hard time because women are jealous of companions and blame them for high divorce and low birth rates. She then walks into the shower while William watches and asks him if he would like to wash her up, and they end up being intimate in the shower. Later, Meredith tells him the garden that she made him a gift and hands him the crocheted bird pillow which she had made after waking up from her dream. William is grateful but tells her that Meredith didn't knit and narrates the first time he met Meredith. He reminisces that she was sitting on a bench reading something when he met her and asked if he could sit next to her. He then kisses the AI Meredith and tells her that he loves her. At night, while lying at the charging station, Meredith asks for dream mode to be activated. In dream mode, she relives the scene where William met Meredith, but instead of William, the masked man appears and tells her that he is the man of her dreams, and this is where it all started. She tells him that she doesn't know him and that he needs to stop following her, but tries to grab her. She is jolted awake simultaneously by a frantic William who tells her she's safe now. She asks him about the man and he tells her that it was nothing but a bad dream. William asks Meredith to lie in the bed while he will be back with her in a minute and proceeds to go outside and throw the crocheted bird pillow in the trash. In the morning, Meredith is standing next to the window when William wakes up and she tells him that she is experiencing the sounds of falling leaves and sings for William in different languages. Doing his regular job, William goes to find Lisa Musser, who is hiding on the 17th floor of a corporate building. She's working as a receptionist and identifies herself as Rose when he questions her. She tells him she ran away with her own will and she doesn't love her owner even if she is reprogrammed to do it. He tells her to go with him, but she runs away and jumps through the 17th-story window to commit suicide. Back at the house, the silver overcoat woman shows up and it perturbs Meredith. She asks her why she showed up at her house and she tells her that she is just assessing where the AI Meredith is at. Meredith tells her that this conversation is being recorded and that William will see it, and she responds that she wants him to see it and leave a message saying that she looks forward to meeting him and that Keen is dying to meet Meredith. As she is leaving, she introduces herself as Louise and tells Meredith that it's nice to finally meet her again. At the headquarters, William brings a damaged Lisa back where he sees an advertisement for childlike adventure of creating AI babies for purchase. He requests to speak with Mary Inventor and informs him that he saw Lisa commit suicide. He further warns him that if companions can choose to kill themselves, they can also choose to kill their owners, and it's something Marion needs to fix. Back at his place, Meredith is knitting the same cushion with the red bird when William arrives. She tells William about Louise visiting her and he reviews the recorded conversation. William immediately calls Jack and asks for help. Jack helps Meredith enter the dream world to lure Keen and Louise in to catch them since they've previously hacked into Meredith's dream state. In her dream world, Meredith is taken to the night of Halloween and she goes into a secluded dreary house at night. The man in the mask reveals his face and identifies to Meredith as Keen. He tells her to memorize a location and meet him there. Jack and William note the location to go there and catch Keen as Meredith wakes up from the dream. They raid the location and find to be tricked by a fake dummy of Keen. William goes back to his place to find out that Meredith has received a diary with a note on it. She asks him if the SCAI are terrorists and that if Keen wanted to harm her he would have taken her. He tells her that this is all their plan and that they can't be trusted. He also tells her that a few of her memories were wiped since they unimaginably harmed her and what she did. She questions him about what she did and he reveals that previously Keen reprogrammed her and made her fight for the SCAIR and that she was involved in several bombing campaigns. He further tells her that Wifelike wanted to destroy her because of her faulty reprogramming, but he convinced them to give her another chance to get her back. Jack calls William and he tells him that Keen has hacked into Meredith and he is using her to watch their every move, which is why they're one step ahead of them. William asks Jack to help him meet Keen in Dreamscape while Jack argues that it's not a good idea. Meredith and William go into Dreamscape to find Keen. They end up meeting in the woods, and William asks Meredith to run far away so he can deal with Keen. William and Keen break into a fight and Meredith is sent back to the house party in her dream. Keen and William also end up in the living room while fighting. All the people at the party leave and William tells Meredith to run away. As she is running away, she overhears Keen saying that he will never stop coming for her, and William tells him that every time she will remember, he will erase her memory to have her. William is close to killing Keen when Meredith wakes up, and it results in William waking up too. Jack argues with William that killing someone in the dreamscape is illegal and revokes ownership of the companion, while William tells him that no one will ever find out and he will kill Keen the next time. Later, Meredith says that she doesn't want her memories to be erased tomorrow by William, but William assures her that he will help her remember and will be there every step of the way. Meredith is taken back to the headquarters to have her memories removed, where she meets Ollie, who tells her that she can hold onto her memories and she can help the ringmaster bring Wifelike down. She tells Meredith that if she wants to remember, she has to make a file of that information and cut and paste it into the random section of Dreamscape, and she can access it any time to remember her memories. Meredith lies on the floor to enter dream mode to remember memories of the random section while she is dragged by men to have her memory erased. Meredith wakes up with her old memories intact and pretends to not know anything. At William's place, Jack shows up and confronts William about killing Keen and fabricating his marriage to Meredith. He also states that Keen only exists in Meredith's dreams. William argues he took what he wanted for his survival, driven by his love for Meredith. Jack tells him that he has to detain William for breaking the law and that his companionship rights are revoked. William shoots Jack on the spot while Meredith watches. She tells him that he killed Jack just like he killed Keen. In a flashback, it is indicated that William stalks the human Meredith after the first time she knocks at his door to get him to sign a petition. He ends up killing her boyfriend Keen in front of her to attain her. Later, he keeps her in his home by force and eventually murders her by suffocating her to death with the same design pillow that the AI Meredith knit for him. Once she is dead, he puts a ring on her finger to show the world that she was his wife. The AI Meredith confronts him and ends up taking revenge for Keen's and Meredith's deaths by murdering William with the same pillow she knit for him. It is revealed at the end that the ringmaster was the AI Meredith all along, elected by other AI companions and Louise. William is recreated as an AI, and Wifelike announces to take the assistance of William Bradwell to take the ringmaster of SCAIR down. The movie ends here. Thanks for watching, and if you liked it, then please consider liking our video and subscribing to our channel. We will see you in the next one.